Hi, my lovely. So today we're making Char Siu chickens with a Belizean twist. So we're going Chinese today, guys. So Char Siu's chicken, I should say, is a Cantonese style barbecue dish that's packed with so much flavor and perfect for grilling, roasting, or air frying. All right, so today's dish is for anyone that doesn't like takeout food. They want that takeout taste, but not the price. So let's dive into it, okay, guys? So let me put my gloves on. So the very first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is marinate our chicken. And that's the longest process of this meal. It takes 10 minutes to put the ingredients on the chicken, but it takes about an hour to marinate. So this meal is something that you might want to start early in the morning so that it can marinate well, all the flavors get into the chicken. All right, so I'm gonna start with the hoisin sauce. And let's bring that up here so that you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna start with the hoisin sauce. And for everything that I'm putting into this dish, it will be in the description, the recipe. So don't worry about if I didn't give you the step-by-step amount, because it will be in the description. And then we're gonna go in with some oyster sauce. And with this, why I said it's gonna be a twist, because we wouldn't be soul and such if we didn't add a little island to the dish. Then I'm gonna go in with some honey. Let's get all of that in there, all that goodness. We're gonna do some brown sugar now. Then a little bit of 5 spice, because 5 spice goes a long way. Some sesame oil. Some regular oil. Some olive oil, I should say. You can go ahead and use avocado oil. You can use vegetable oil, but I choose to use olive oil. Even though I want a little takeout, I still want to try it. I want it to be a little bit healthier. Some garlic cloves. Minced garlic, I should say. And that's 2 garlic cloves minced. And this is some white pepper. Not too much of that as well. Some soy sauce. Some Chinese cooking wine. And for me, I also add some red wine for extra flavor. And this is the part where it's gonna get a little twisted with Caribbean style. I'm gonna add some hot Scotch Bonnet pepper to it. Give it a little kick. And then for the color, this is your choice. You do not have to put that in there, but for coloring, we're gonna use a little bit of red food coloring. And let's just mix this all together, and then we're gonna let it sit for an hour. Don't be afraid to caress the chicken with the seasoning. Love on the chicken. It wants to be loved on too. This smells so good, guys. I wish you could smell it, but I do want you to try this. And if you try this, let me know. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you added in there. Also, give me a dish that you would like us to try to cook together. I will try it. All right, I think that's all good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and place this in the fridge for 1 hour and we'll be right back, okay guys? Guys, so time to start baking. So we're gonna go ahead and place the chicken on the baking rack. The chicken has already marinated for 1 hour now, so it's time. So once we put this in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and it's gonna be in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, but in between that time between that time of baking, you're gonna go ahead and baste it. So let's put this on the rack. I promise you will not be disappointed in the flavors. If you like, before you put it in the fridge for 1 hour, you can go ahead and place it on the rack so that you don't have to do what I'm doing. And then within that hour, just place it in a preheated oven at 400. Just remembering that between that 20 and 25 minutes to baste your chicken each side. So flipping it and basting it with the leftover marinade. If you try this recipe, let me know what you made your dish with. For me, I am going to make mine with some shrimp fried rice and some stir-fry bok choy. But you can do this with white rice and some broccoli. If you like, you don't have to use bok choy. You can just you don't have to do fried rice, just some plain white rice and broccoli. Once this is finished baking, before slicing it, we're gonna go ahead and let it sit for 5 minutes before slicing it and prepping it and getting it ready to plate. All right, guys, let's get ready to put it in the oven. Remember, it'll be in there for 20 to 25 minutes. Remember, it'll be in there for 20 to 25 minutes. And in between that time, you're gonna go ahead and flip it and baste it, okay? All right, let's put it in the oven. If you're someone like me that has to time everything, I use my Google for everything. So I'm gonna put my Google timer on for 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and within like 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and baste my chicken again. And just before it's time to go out, I'm gonna flip it again and baste it again, okay? So after basting, after flipping and basting it again, I will go ahead, leave it in the oven for an extra 10 minutes, and then take it out, let it sit for 5 minutes, okay? We'll be right back, okay? All right, guys, now that we have completed the char siu chicken, we're gonna go ahead and get the fried rice done. And again, we're gonna do it with a twist. I like to do my fried rice with, first I put in a Scotch Bonnet pepper, and then I put a little garlic in there, and I saute that up first to get that oiled a little seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables. Stir fry that a little bit. Get all the vegetables in there. Pre-cook these. Let's turn it up a little. And I like to season everything, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit of salt to this. 1 second. Guys, I believe everything should have flavor. Not too much. All right, let's saute this a little. And then we'll take it out, set it to the side, and then we'll do the eggs. What I'm looking for is for the onions to get a little bit translucent. Then I'll take everything out. Uh-oh. The pea was running away. I love a little spice with my food, so everything that I cook will always have that Caribbean flavor to it, that kick. All right, I think we're getting there. Look how good those are looking. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna try to get closer so you can see. It smells so good. I love the flavor of garlic with everything. Garlic makes everything good. All right, I think it's time. We're gonna set this pepper to the side because we're gonna put it back in when we do the shrimp. All right. All right, we're gonna set this to the side. I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil. And now we're going to do the eggs. Just wait a little bit because we did add some more oil. Scramble that up. You're gonna loosely scramble this. All right, let's get a plate for this. All right, what we're gonna go ahead and do now, we're gonna add a little bit of oil, add that Scotch Bonnet pepper back. Let's place this to the side. Add a little bit more oil. Let's add that Scotch Bonnet pepper back. Now we're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. And I did go ahead and I pre-seasoned the shrimp a little bit. I did add a little bit of garlic, a little salt, and a little soy sauce. Not too much because we will be putting soy sauce in the fried rice. And for the shrimp, we're not going to cook it completely because we're going to be adding it into the rice and we'll let it complete in the fried rice. And we don't want the shrimp to be overcooked. I like to think of shrimp like spaghetti or pasta. You want to do it al dente. Looking good. Once they turn pink, completely pink, I'll go ahead and take them out. And then we'll start on the rice. Let me wash that bowl out that the shrimp was in because we're going to go ahead and put that back in there. All right, the shrimp is almost ready. It's about there. And remember, we're gonna think of the shrimp like al dente. We're not gonna cook it completely through because it'll cook completely in the fried rice. And I hate a rubbery shrimp. You ever go to the restaurant and when you go to restaurants, you get pasta or a shrimp dish and the shrimp is hard? All right, we can take this out now. Can you see how that looks? This is how you want your shrimp. Let's take this out. Guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, if you tried my video, please put a comment. And like I said before, let me know what you guys would like me to try to cook. On this channel, we want to learn and teach. All right, let me pour out this. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Let's get the fried rice going. 1 second. Clean that out a little bit. All right, let's add a little oil to it. Let's wait for the oil to get a little bit hot. And then we'll start putting the rice in there. Let me get some glove, guys. All right, let's get the rice in there. We're gonna toss it a little at a time, season it a little bit at a time. Gonna go ahead, put a little bit of soy sauce in there. And this is light soy sauce. Then I'm gonna go in with a little dark. All right, let's add some more. And you always want to use cooked rice so that for prevention of clumps, or to lessen the clumps, I should say. making sure that seasoning gets into everything. Let's add the remainder of the rice here. Let's lower the stove down, or the burner down, I should say. And I'm going to take a little taste because I don't want to make it too salty. You could use a little bit more soy sauce. And that, again, that was the dark soy sauce. I'm going to go in with a little bit of light. I'm going to go in with a little bit of oyster sauce. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add back that Scotch Bonnet pepper we've been using to give it a little kick. All right, let's go in with our vegetables. Going with our shrimp. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now, let's add our egg. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little taste, see if it needs anything more. And if not, we're done. Let me get a fork or a spoon. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more oyster sauce. A little bit more soy sauce, and I think we're good. Uh-oh, we lost some eggs. All right, let's sprinkle a little bit of scallions in there, or green onions. And I can turn this off now. All right, guys, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to set this to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and chop up the bok choy. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so let's get started with the bok choy now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and chop these up. You do not have to chop them up finely. It does not have to be pretty. You just have to give them a good, nice, rough chop. Leave that here. Nothing fancy about the chopping. Almost lost a piece. Alrighty. 1 second, let me get a bowl for this. Let's put this in the bowl. Set it to the side because what we want to saute first. Well, I need to chop up the onions, so. Alrighty. That's done. Let's go ahead and chop up these. Sorry, almost forgot we have to chop the onions. Didn't I just say we had to do that? Again, nothing pretty. Nothing fancy. That's a rough chop. Let's get that in here. All right, let's get the garlic in there. And again, as you can see the trend, I love my peppers, so we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Scotch Bonnet. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in, just gonna cut half of it and put it in there and let it saute with that. Let's get this out the way now. All right, let's add this in. I don't know about you guys, I'm not going to cook it way too much because I don't like my greeny vegetables to be soggy or too soft. I want a little crunch to it. But if you like your vegetables soft, go ahead, cook it down as much as you like, make it as soft as you like. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it a little crunchy. Uh-oh. I wish you guys could smell this. The garlic in this smells so good. And the onions. Doesn't that look pretty? although it's so colorful. All right, now that it's starting to cook down a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add a little bit of oyster sauce to this. Not too much seasoning because we still want to taste the vegetables. It'll get out of there. All right. I'm just gonna taste a little piece just to see how it tastes. I can use a little bit more of the oyster sauce, but I think this time I'm gonna add some of the hoisin sauce to this. And that's it. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna turn the heat off, and that's it. Cover it up. And that's it. And I will go ahead and plate the food and give it a taste. Alrighty. Once I plate the food, or we plate the food together, and give it a taste, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how it went. If you tried the food, let me know what the flavors were like. What you would have done differently. So I'll be right back, okay? Once we plate the food. All right, guys, what do you think? Char Siu chicken, a sticky, smoky, and full of flavor. This Char Siu chicken is a must try. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more soulful recipes from my kitchen to yours. Yes. You gotta try it, guys. You're gonna love it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with my mouth full. From my kitchen to yours, I hope you guys enjoy.